Hey, it's Stephanie. So this video is going to be a short little warm-up for you, a way to begin your practice. I recommend that you do this before you do your sun salutations and the rest of your practice. It'll be a way to just warm up your body and get you ready for the rest. Or if you do nothing else with your home practice, this could be just a little mini home practice in and of itself. So come to your mat, come to a comfortable seat. So maybe taking a comfortable cross-legged position, wherever you can sit comfortably but with a nice tall spine. And it's kind of nice to close your eyes to begin and just take a couple of nice deep breaths in and out. Feeling your breath and just checking in with yourself, your mind, your body, the way you feel. Just observe, just notice the way you feel. And just consciously choose to let go of your day, let go of whatever's on your mind, and begin to direct your focus onto your breath. So you're paying attention to the breath. Making that little bit of sound as you breathe, the Ujjayi breath, if you know it. And just use the breath as a reference point so that when your mind starts to wander off, you just notice and you just come right back to your breath, time and time again. Very important part of the practice. So let's begin by inhaling, reach your arms up. Just reach up, get nice and tall, exhale. Let's take a little twist to the right. Just real easy to begin, gentle twist. Your right hand in back of you can use to press down and get a little taller. And then inhale, come back through the center, reach up, ground through your hips. Reach up, exhale, twist. To the other side. Getting a little taller with each in-breath. And then gently release. Come through hands and knees. Two hands and knees. So take a moment to spread your fingers nice and wide with your hands under your shoulders and the wrist creases parallel to the front of the mat. Your knees are right under your hips. I want to take a few cat-cows here. So press your hands down, inhale, and arch your back and look up, draw your shoulders away from your ears. Exhale, round your back, bring your chin towards your chest. Inhaling up. Exhaling, round the back. Let's do a few more rounds. And try to match up your movement and your breath so that they're the same length. You're not holding your breath for half of it. Exhale. Squeeze all the air out. And one more, inhale. Exhale, round. Come back to a flat back now. Really re-engage your hands down. Press down so your shoulders are engaged. Tuck your toes and try lifting your knees up off the floor. Pull your belly and press the floor away. You'll really feel your shoulders start to wake up as you do this. Keep pressing, keep looking out past your hands, and then press back into downward facing dog. You may need to take your feet back, or your hands forward a little bit for a little wider. And the first downward dog of the day, it's always nice to just pedal the feet a little bit. Maybe come up onto the balls of the feet, bend the knees, and press your hips back. So we really want to get some length in the spine here. Keep pressing the hips up and back and try to lower your heels. All right. On your next inhalation, come up onto your toes and roll forward into plank pose. All right, so we're going to hold plank pose for a few breaths here because it's a great core waker-upper. And if you need to, if you start to feel saggy in your low back, a little compressed in your low back, not good, re-engage your core, lift up. You can always put your knees down if you need to for more support in plank pose. But do keep lifting, lift the thighs, lift the belly, press the floor away. And exhale, back to downward facing dog. Coming back to the breath, time and time again. Again, inhale, come forward to plank. Shoulders right over wrists. Gaze is just over or in front of your hands. This first one, put your knees down, this lower all the way down to the floor. With your hands by your sides, hug your elbows in, shrug your shoulders back, and take a little baby cobra pose. Exhale and lower. Let's do that again. Inhale, roll your shoulders back, press your hands down, lift your heart. Exhale, lower. Let's do one more. Roll your shoulders back, hug your elbows in, and press down, lift up. Exhale, lower. Tuck your toes. Press back through hands and knees to downward facing dog. Strong, press through your hands, press your thighs back, and walk your hands back to the back of your mat so that you're in a forward bend. Bend your knees a little bit. Important not to overstretch, stretch too aggressively at the beginning of practice. So bend your knees and let your head hang. Sway from side to side a few times. And then bending your knees a little more. Slowly roll up one vertebrae at a time. Step up to the top of your mat. I'm going to turn to face you just so that you can see me. And reach your arms up. Take a big breath in. Exhale, hands through center. Just take a couple of breaths here. And you're ready to go on with the rest of your practice. Namaste.